Hi, Mike from Single-Handed Solutions. I'm out here on the range today at Emerald Valley Armory's private firing range, and I wanted to show you guys, if you've been following my Facebook page, Single-Handed Solutions, you've noticed that I did a M92 PAP pistol build into a short-barreled Krinkhoff, or Shuchka. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. It means little bitch in Russian. That's what they actually call these firearms. Over a year ago, myself and my friend Ray did I told about in the other video, a Rifle Dynamics build class. Billy Cho and Jim Fuller and the rest of the guys showed us how to build AKs. And it took about a year, but I finally built up enough courage to try to cut up one of my own AK pistols and turn it into a short-barreled rifle. And basically I'm just going to go over a little bit of what I did to it. First I cut the weld on the thread cap and put a crank booster on, specifically designed for the M92 for its specific thread pattern. Put in a retaining pin set and spring. After that, I refinished the handguards. I'll probably do those a little bit more later. Internals, I pretty much polished the rails, everything to specs the way Jim and Billy do their rifles, and same with the trigger group, which I replaced and put in a Tapco G2 double hook trigger group into it. I added a US Palm pistol grip, and I had to do some modifications on the rear in order to get this into a short-barreled rifle. I had to cut out the old rear trunnion, weld up the holes, grind it down, that's why it's a little shiny here towards the back, and drill new holes for a fixed stock rear trunnion that I got from akbuilder.com. After that, we riveted in new rivets in the rear. I kind of pressed a little too hard on it, so I tweaked it ever so slightly, or kind of crushed it. I'm still perfecting my rivets, but it still doesn't look too bad. It's still pretty straight. After that, I had to modify the fixed stock rear trunnion because the lip on it wouldn't allow the hinged top cover, dust cover to close. So I actually had to grind that all away. It wasn't a problem because I put a Rifle Dynamics M4 stock adapter on the back of it that replaced the lip on the back of the rear trunnion. Put on a US buffer tube and a Magpul STR stock. I like the triangular stock weld on a lot of these stocks. They're pretty comfortable for me to shoot and easier for me to control one-handed. It is 922R compliant, and this rifle will stay in the possession of Ray at Emerald Valley Armory until I get my stamp back. Right now I'm having supervised visitation rights. So I'm going to rip off a few rounds for you guys, see how this thing works, and I hope you enjoy what you saw. Alright, so as you can see, shot pretty well. I pretty much hit steel almost every time. Probably about 35, 45 yards away. Not really that far. Still, it was a lot of fun. It does recoil a little bit more than your standard AK. I actually knocked over some of the steel, so you can't see all of it anymore. But it's a fun little Krink. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Next thing up for this is I'm going to Cerakote the whole thing, probably black or OD green. You guys know me. And I'll probably end up refinishing the wood stocks. I have not made up my mind if I want to put an Ultimac on top. They do make them for the M92s, or Midwest Industries rail system that they have for the M92. So I'll make that choice determination a little bit later. Hope you guys like what you saw. If you do, please like and subscribe to my page, Single-Handed Solutions on YouTube, and also on our Facebook page, Single-Handed Solutions. Once again, I want to thank Ray from Emerald Valley Armory. They do have a YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to theirs. You get to see him shoot a lot of short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, full auto stuff that he builds at the range, along with a lot of custom rifles and shotguns that he builds for his customers. Hope you guys have a good day. I do want to say thank you very much to Jim Fuller and Karen Fuller for sending me this hoodie. I was kind of teasing Jim a little bit, saying how cold it's been here in Oregon and I need a hoodie to keep warm. And he actually sent me one of his personal ones, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. And I hope you guys have a good day. And remember, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.